Hello, welcome back. In an unexpected and dramatic move, Joni Lamb, co-founder and prominent figure at Daystar Television Network, has announced her resignation amidst what many are calling shocking new evidence uncovered by investigative journalist Julie Royce. This startling development has not only taken the Christian media world by surprise, but has also led to intense scrutiny over the network's leadership and practices. Julie Royce, a well-known investigative journalist and author, has made a name for herself by exposing corruption and misconduct within the evangelical Christian community. In her most recent investigation, Royce turned her attention to Daystar Television Network, one of the largest Christian broadcasters in the world. Through meticulous research and insider sources, Royce has uncovered a series of troubling revelations that point to financial discrepancies, ethical concerns, and potentially illegal business dealings within the organization. Though full details of Royce's findings are yet to be revealed. Early reports suggest that the investigation focuses on the network's financial operations, including lavish spending, improper management of donor funds, and controversial partnerships with certain businesses and religious figures. The scope of the inquiry has led many to question whether the Lamb family, who have been synonymous with Daystar, had been involved in ethically questionable practices. Royce, who has earned a reputation for her fearlessness in challenging the powerful figures within evangelical media, has made clear her intention to bring transparency to organizations like Daystar, calling for accountability in how Christian media is run and funded. Joni Lamb, who co-founded Daystar with her late husband Marcus Lamb, has served as the face of the network for many years. Under her leadership, Daystar expanded rapidly, reaching millions of viewers worldwide with its mix of religious programming, healing ministries, and lifestyle content. However, Lamb's resignation following the publication of Royce's findings has left many wondering whether this decision was a response to mounting pressure from both internal and external forces. In her resignation statement, Lamb expressed a deep sense of regret but also a clear commitment to moving forward. "This decision has been one of the hardest of my life," she said, addressing her loyal supporters. "For the sake of the future of Daystar, it is time for a change in leadership. I have always believed in transparency, and I trust that the truth will ultimately be revealed in the appropriate time." Though Lamb did not directly address the specifics of Julie Royce's investigation, her statement left room for interpretation. Observers have speculated that her resignation is connected to the escalating media attention surrounding the network's finances and leadership. Whether Lamb's departure marks an attempt to distance herself from any potential fallout remains a point of speculation. Joni Lamb's resignation marks a significant turning point for Daystar, a network that has been a central player in the world of Christian broadcasting. The Lamb family's vision for Daystar, rooted in faith-based programming and global outreach, has undeniably shaped the network's identity. However, as the revelations surrounding its finances and business dealings come to light, the future of Daystar is uncertain. For many supporters of Daystar, Lamb's leadership was seen as an embodiment of the network's mission. The Lamb's personal influence and commitment to faith-based media helped the organization grow into a global phenomenon. However, with increasing concerns over Daystar's operations, including reports of financial mismanagement and allegations of lavish lifestyles funded by viewers' donations, Joni Lamb's resignation has opened the door to questions about what went wrong and how the organization can regain its credibility. Critics of Daystar argue that the Lamb family's leadership style was marked by a lack of financial transparency and insufficient oversight. Despite the network's massive revenue, these accusations have been magnified by Julie Royce's investigation, which is set to continue to uncover new details in the coming weeks. Julie Royce's investigation into Daystar represents the latest in a series of hard-hitting reports that have placed her at the center of the ongoing debate about accountability within evangelical circles. With her background in investigative journalism, Royce has earned a reputation for fearlessly pursuing truth, regardless of the individuals or institutions involved. Royce's previous investigations have exposed a range of issues, from financial misconduct to inappropriate relationships between evangelical leaders and their followers. Her work has earned praise from those who argue that Christian media must be held to the same standards of ethical responsibility and transparency as any other industry. With her latest report on Daystar, Royce has shown no signs of backing down, raising questions about the long-term effects of her findings on the wider evangelical media ecosystem. Joni Lamb's departure from Daystar comes at a time when many are calling for broader reforms in Christian media, especially in terms of financial accountability and ethical practices. In the wake of scandals involving other high-profile ministries and media outlets, the Christian community has begun to grapple with the need for a more transparent and responsible approach to ministry and media leadership. The fallout from this investigation could serve as a turning point for the entire Christian broadcasting sector. If proven true, the allegations against Daystar may prompt a wider reassessment of how Christian organizations raise and spend money, and what level of oversight is necessary to maintain public trust. As Joni Lamb steps down from Daystar, the question of what comes next remains unanswered. Will she remain involved in Christian media in another capacity, or will this resignation mark the end of her public role in broadcasting? The future of Daystar itself is equally uncertain, with many wondering how the network will recover from this controversy and rebuild its reputation. While some may view Joni Lamb's resignation as a necessary step toward healing and accountability, others may see it as a reluctant move made under intense pressure. Whatever the case, the coming months will likely bring further revelations as Julie Roy's investigation into Daystar and other organizations continues to unfold. Joni Lamb's decision to step down marks the end of an era for Daystar. While her resignation raises more questions than answers, it also signals the possibility of change within the organization. The coming months will reveal how the network plans to move forward and how the legacy of the Lamb family will be remembered in light of these recent developments. Joni Lamb's resignation marks a significant shift for Daystar, which has long been one of the largest Christian television networks in the world. The network, known for its programming that includes faith-based content, evangelistic shows, and news segments, now faces uncertainty as it navigates the fallout from this high-profile departure. Supporters of Lamb and Daystar are quick to rally behind her, emphasizing her contributions to the network's growth and influence. However, critics argue that the resignation could be indicative of deeper issues within the organization, including a lack of oversight and accountability. As the investigation into Daystar continues, the question remains, what will happen next for the network? And how will the revelations uncovered by Julie Royce impact its reputation and leadership moving forward?